what up? This is Ree here, real motherfucker, back again with another video. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate all of you, and let's get into this video. So I want to talk about this ancient symbol that we all see being used by a lot of people in the entertainment industry, and everybody thinks this means Illuminati, and then you see people doing this. I'm going to explain what this really means in ancient traditions, and a lot of occult symbols, like how we know, are always being stolen and being used for other things, right? Jay-Z, for example, uses this and says it's part of the rock, which is his record label, right? And then they say, well, this is a rock, or and that's not the real meaning. I'm going to tell you the real meaning. These are all taken, just like Buddhism was taken to the West, and then it's used as a secret. It's used for different things, but people don't give homage where these actual symbols come from, and then everyone thinks they're evil, but they're not. So this one comes from, now there's 9 seals, and the 9 seals, which is in the tradition of kujiin. So kujiin is something that I practice as well. It's meditation, and it's a certain kind of advanced meditation. A lot of people, it's used by Shaolin monks. It's used by real actual ninjas. Yeah, there are real ninjas, and it's used by very advanced yogis. You can manipulate time and space with this knowledge. There's kujiin, that's just like a beginner kujiin, and that can help you. It opens up all your chakras. It gets you in sync with the spiritual world. So it's like opening up your kundalini energy, right? So this one is called the Zai. It's Z-A-I. It's the Zai mantra. So it's the second from last one. So when you do these practices, you hold these, you say the mantra, and you meditate, and you hold the thought of whatever it is, depending on what kind of technique you're using or what you're trying to do, right? So this symbol, your body already knows what this symbol is. Now, what it is when you have the indexes with the thumbs, right? It's called a consciousness is joining together, right? In concert. And so that you have in concert, which is funny because it's used in concert, Jay-Z concert, Beyonce does this, right? And it's bringing creativity, and it's grounding it to every dimension. So it's ways that you can manifest creative light that comes from the spiritual world. So we use this is the second last. So this one correlates to the third eye. So that's why you kind of see it like that. It's the second last. So it's bringing creativity out. Now, I'm not saying that they're using it for that purpose. No, but I'm saying this is a real occult symbol that is used, and it does wake you up. Just doing that alone, your body has different energy points in it. Meridians is what it's called. And when they can join together in a certain space, that creates a certain energy. And just by me doing that, because I've already activated my body, that activates my third eye right away. So sometimes this is done, and it's done with the indexes and thumbs symbolizing the sun, the creator of all things, right? The index is sun, creator of all things. And then it makes the triangle pointing upwards, right? So that represents the elevation of the meditative mind. That's what it represents. And in every case, and every other finger is extended to represent the phenomena of manifesting at every level. So it's like, it represents, so we all know using your third eye is to manifest. Then the index is the air, and the void is the thumb that provokes the manifestation, and the fire is the middle. The middle finger is the fire. The water is the ring finger, and earth are the pinky fingers that work upon the energies from there, opening the manifestation. And that's why symbols, and that's why hand symbols work, because every finger represents the planet, but it also represents an element. And when you put these together, believe it or not, that's what can create manifestations when you're open. It goes really deeper than that. But that's also why these have mantras to them. So like the mantra that we use for the Zay technique, Shiri Jivaritaya Shwa. So we do that at the same time. So that's where it comes from. This is a very ancient symbol in Buddhism. And that's why it's used by a lot of different cultures in the East. The West doesn't really know too much about this, I would say, in mainstream Western culture. But this is used in a lot of traditions. And it goes even deeper than that. You can actually use symbols in order to cut time and space reality and insert things into reality, stop time, stop events. These are like the beginning symbols of all creation. So that's what it means. Anyways, I love y'all, and forget my fuck. I